today is an interesting day. So over the weekend, I got contacted by an old friend, a childhood friend actually. We went to the same elementary school back in Africa. I don't know exactly where she lives now, but apparently she's in touch with some activist of a guy that is a friend of hers, and she needs me to help him fix a car of his. He got into an accident, pretty bad, front end damage. So today I'm going by the shop to basically take an assessment of the car, see what the car got going on, see what we need to fix. I already saw pictures of this car, mind you, and now I need to do an in-person assessment. Based on my assessment, I think it's gonna cost somewhere between $4,500 and $6,500 to fix this car. I give them a ballpark of about $5,500. I already looked up the parts. Parts are like exceeding $3,000, and I've not even seen the interior of the car. I don't know if the airbag is bad. I don't know what else the car got going on. So now I'm driving to the shop. Hopefully we could get things ironed out. I could give them a loaner car because I have the same car. I actually just got an order for the same type of cars from a military guy, ex-military, I think. And he was referred to a friend, and he said he likes Nissan Rogue. I told him these cars are not very reliable. Why don't you get a Toyota? He said it's Nissan Rogue that falls within his budget. We tried to get the Lexus or Toyota RAV4, but his budget was just too low for those cars. But his budget was right for a Nissan Rogue. So I bought two of them so he could choose, and he chose the black one. He sent me to buy a 2015. I ended up buying a 2016 and a 2017. He ended up choosing the 2017. Who wouldn't, right? The 2017 was an SL, like it was an SV model. I was trying to get him an SL, but I couldn't. I ended up getting him an SV, and the 2017 was 103,000 miles, SV package, doesn't have leather seat. The 2016 has a leather seat, which is the one I'm about to use as a loaner car, but he didn't want it. He wanted a 2017 for some mechanical and maintenance reason that he cited. So the car is in the shop right now undergoing recon. The 2016 came, everything works just fine. It's just having a little bit of key issue. It cannot detect the key, but the car starts fine. The battery charge, when it came, it had little issues. The battery terminal had like salt buildup, so I had to clean that out with like Coke and brake cleaner. Charged it for over an hour, left the car running. So now it drives fine. Left it all through the weekend since Saturday. Didn't start the car, didn't go anywhere. Came this morning, started just fine. So I have a key guy waiting for me by the shop. He's probably gonna make another key to see that if the car could detect that key or read it, so that this error message could stop coming up. I'm gonna show you the error. That's the error message that the car is showing right now. You can see it says no key detected. But meanwhile, the key is right here. This is the key to the car. So I'm gonna put the key right there. It says no key detected. I don't know why it says that, but as you can see, the key is right here. Car started up fine this morning. I pushed the unlock button, opened right up, you know. So I don't know what's going on with this car. I really think what happened was that this car was repossessed, and then after it was repossessed, it was taken to the auction, and the auction made a key, but the key guy that made the key ran out of the right key model for this car. So he just coded it with just any key that he had so he could get paid. That's what I think happened. So, I mean, call him what you want. He's a hustler. Because the key works. It makes the car start. It works. But for some reason, the car is not detecting this key. So I'm going to go over here, meet up with this guy. His name is Fola. He's Nigerian. He's an activist. You know, he was on P2B's side, tried to expose Bola Tinubu. If you don't know who Bola Tinubu is, you know, for you Americans and non-Nigerians and outsiders and people in the diaspora, he's the current president of Federal Republic of Nigeria, aka the zoo, some people say. I'm just kidding. But anyway, yeah, this guy tried to expose him, and he garnered a lot of Twitter followings based on my conversation with him, and he has become sort of famous. So he actually showed me some of the cut docs and stuff like that, and based on his findings, we have a criminal running Nigeria. Sheesh. Anyway, so I'm about to go link up with him right now. This is not a bad car. This is a nice car. I don't know why I never ventured into buying these cars. Everybody complains about these cars. decided to buy them. I bought two. Actually, I bought three, but the auction didn't give me the third one, so they only gave me two. So we'll see. I'm almost at the shop right now. I give him a time of 11:15, so I'll be right there, right on time. For those of you that have not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Come on, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to the vlog. Aren't you entertained? Well, in this vlog channel, I just want to showcase what my day-to-day is like. So if you like what you see, please hit the subscribe button and like the video and share. And check out my other channels. The Solution is Chuchu Osu. I have the Chu Bling Bling channel. There's not much on it, just stuff that I did from way back when YouTube first started. I uploaded some videos. So if you want to see what I used to do back in the day, go check out that channel, CHU Bling Bling. Check it out. I think it has 1 subscriber too. It was just stuff. I was just posting random stuff when I first started the car business. So I would just post random stuff on there. Pictures of cars that I'm about to sell, cars at the body shop, paint work, all kinds of stuff. Little stuff like that I used to post on there. But now, your boy's major. So there's too much to post. You want to see what I'm up to recently? Check out the Solutionist channel. You want to see what I'm doing, what my lifestyle is like, what I'm doing to improve the lifestyle of other men and give them game? Check out Chuchu's channel. It's just where I talk about behavioral tactics that would actually land you to becoming the man that you need to be. Ways to dress, ways to talk, ways to think, a millionaire mindset, what keeps you poor, different things I just talk about on that channel. But other than that, I do other things on that channel too. Like I teach men how to shave, how to cut your hair home, different things that I learned over the years. Like I'm almost 40 years old. So I have so much knowledge. I've garnered a lot of game over the years. So if you want to learn some of the things that I know, check out all my channels. You'll see what I've learned, because I cannot teach you what I don't know. I cannot share what I don't know on my channel. So my channel consists of things that I have in-depth knowledge about. That's what I talk about. So check that out. And then on more related stuff, as most of you know, I have a car rental business. If you watch my other channel, if you don't know, I have a car rental business. I do tour. I'm a tour host. I was at the Power Host Summit last year. I also sell cars. And those are just a few businesses that I own. I own a logistic company. I do transportation. I move cars around the United States, within Illinois. I move cars across country lines from here to Nigeria, Dubai, Costa Rica, South America, whatever. I do that. I also sort parts. Like if you're in Nigeria, you need a container full of Toyota parts, I could do stuff like that. And in addition to that, I fix cars locally. If you get into a car accident, like this guy, Fola, we're about to meet right now, he's in a car accident. He got in touch with me. These are things that I can handle. I source the parts, I put it together, I make sure the framework is right, I do quality control, make sure the car is delivered with no lights on the dash, I make sure the car is detailed, cleaned up, well presentable, give the owner of the car a high degree of peace of mind when they get their car. They feel that their money went the extra mile. That's what I do. So the work, I don't do the work myself. I have workers that get the work done. So these are some of the things that some of the value that I provide to make your life easy. So if you're interested in all those kind of things, I offer way more than that. Just check out my Solutionist channel so you can see a host of other things, or just go in the description of this video. You're gonna see all the services that I offer. Like, it's mind-blowing what I've learned and what I can offer. And if you're in another state and you have issues with titles, you lost a title has been apportioned in the back of it, it was assigned to the wrong person, there was a mistake, I fix all those things too. I know how to do all that kind of stuff. So if you have a salvage title, you need to rebuild it, that's my line of work. So get in touch with me, okay? And let's solve your problems. Here we are, we're finally here. Come on guys, come with me. All right, there's the car in question right there. What's up, Fola? What's up, big guy? What's going on, man? I hope you don't mind, man, being part of my vlog, man. Nice to meet you, man. Oh, by the way, I have a podcast, so we can sit down and chop it up. Yeah, I have all that social media stuff going on, you know? Oh, wow. So, wow. Man, this person hit you real hard. Real hard, man. Sheesh. Well, the good thing is that you're in the right place. Yeah, this I can get sorted out. Yeah? No issues at all. I could get it sorted out.
Just put some of the...
So we're seeing a lot of stuff here. Let's see. Okay, this is.
So you just sent me your link.
But with that said, Fola, I think everything is all good.
Okay.
Yeah, like it's exactly what I thought it would be.
Okay.
I'm very happy these two are not destroyed.
Yeah,
Because those two, yeah, those are shush, and this is good. This brace right here. Yeah, so
I mean, I don't mind because I will talk about your service on my podcast.
No, that's no problem at all. No problem at all.
Yeah.
Because for what I do is this, right? I have a warehouse of 500 catalytic converters, right? It's a business I started by mistake. So I used to buy them and then flip them, and then the owner of the store on eBay where I buy it from, he told me, why don't you come down to LA? You seem to buy a lot of this stuff. Why don't you come see our warehouse and see what we do over here? And then eventually me and him got into a deal, and he's like, why don't you buy 500 and I would give you 200 extra so you could serve as our merchant in the Midwest, because sometimes we find it too expensive to ship stuff from the West Coast. You just have it here, and if we fill an order, we just contact you and you just ship it out from Chicago here, so it arrives faster. So that's how I scored that deal, and life has been good since then. And
I can imagine.
And now I'm trying to get them to link me straight to China, but they wouldn't do that. I have to go do that myself.
No, they won't do that.
So that's
the sauce.
Yeah, that's the sauce. They won't plug you in there. They just need you to help them move their stuff. I'm gonna be honest with you, right? Trump is good for the economy. If you're looking for moral judgment and moral compass, Trump is not good for all. He might not be the best suit for whatever narrative you're looking for. But you see, if you're a businessman, if you're a podcast that has been censored, if you're someone that has been dealing with the leftist woke left bullshit, Trump is in your favor. You would love Trump. Because think about it right now, like yourself, you're on YouTube, some of the stuff that you do, I don't know if you've ever experienced like being censored or, being shadow banned or stuff. Exactly. So now Trump came and signed a new treaty that they have to actually let people exhibit freedom of speech on like non-conventional media. Yes, exactly. So that's a good thing that's going to go on right now.
I mean, I just hope it doesn't affect the economy. I mean,
Trump is very good for the economy.
Really?
Trump is amazing for the economy.
The 25% tariffs and all that.
Don't worry, it's all a game.
Okay.
He's trying to. You see, the game of power, right? It's about who gives in first. It's all a power game. You know what I mean? You see what happened with Colombia? They rejected it. You see what? That's a power move. So you got to understand the game like this. Ask yourself, whatever they do, don't get angry. Fella, don't ever get angry. Ask yourself, what is the game here? What is the game plan? There's an angle. There's always an angle. You see what I'm saying? So that was how I was looking at it. I was like, man, Trump got something going on here. He has a plan.
I felt it on Saturday.
Yeah.
Last week Saturday, I felt it, and I said to myself, now I understand why Trump wants to get rid of these people.
Yeah.
I mean, the Mexicans, there were about 7 of them in the car. They stole the car, and they were going one way. That was how they ran.
Oh.
That was what happened.
Man, it's not even just Mexicans. Everybody does this. There was the one time some black kids, they killed the Uber driver on the south side.
Yeah.
They stole a car, a Jeep SRT. This Jeep that they used to make noise all over the city. They ran the light, and the Uber driver was just minding his business. They hit this guy so hard, they rammed him into a building and destroyed the building. The Uber driver died on the spot. The passenger left with like some scrapes and bruises and stuff like that.
So, but I mean,
the boys got out of the car and ran away. They didn't even call 911.
They left the car there. Yeah, the same thing happened with
man, my brother, man.
So what happened with mine was my headlight, the trunk came out, got stuck underneath their car, and they couldn't drive.
Oh.
That was why they stayed. They tried to drive off, so they took along the street like that, and they hit a road bump.
Oh, okay.
And the road bump pushed the headlamp further into the engine, and they got stuck there.
So they just abandoned the car?
So they abandoned the car. So people on that street living there saw them coming out with guns and their phones. Yeah. So they left the car there. So
and they just ran away. That is crazy.
It's not going to do anything.
Yeah, don't even go through insurance, because if they fix it, they will raise the premium. They will skyrocket the premium.
And there's this battle between state line. The car was stolen from Michigan, and this madness happened in Chicago,
So insurance will not cross state line and stuff. Oh man. This is just sad all the way, bro.
Give me the name of the car owner, the address and everything.
Yeah. All you can do is sue. You could take them to civil court. That's all you can do.
Sue who exactly?
You could sue them, right? So what you do in this
Sue
case, you could sue the owner of the car.
Okay.
So what you can do is when you sue, like if you find out that the car was stolen, there's not much you can do. You see what I'm saying? But what you can do, you can sue the insurance of the owner.
So that's the thing. The insurance of the owner is in Michigan. They have a state line
Law.
regarding that. So if the car was not driven by the owner, there's nothing they can do about it.
Oh, I see. The owner has to be in the driver's seat for the accident to happen for you to recover. Yes, but so just since you're kind of privy to this, you should keep up with the case, right? If they catch those guys, you can sue them for this. You know what I mean? So
I'm gonna follow up with the police and that.
it's
I don't want it to stop
your hustle. I know what you mean. I totally understand. I totally understand. It's crazy, man, what you can experience out here. You know what I mean? But I'm going to try to get this rounded up for you as quickly as I can.
Okay.
This shouldn't be a very extended fix.
Okay.
The beautiful thing about this car is that the parts are readily available. I just have to, there's always that one part that is hard to find. You will find everything else, but there's one, but I'll figure it out. You know, worst case scenario, we'll go to the junkyard. You understand?
Okay.
Man, Fola, it was nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you too,
Man, I have to hit your hand because my hands are so dirty, you know.
No, it's fine. I work with dirty hands.
Oh no, it's all good.
That's how you make good money.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna take care of this for you. And then you have thanks for the key, okay? The key to that car is inside that car.
Let me just make the payment for the deposit. So
Okay, cool. Okay, you can leave that, fella. You can leave that like that because I still have to do some assessment. I have to take some notes and stuff like that. Okay. All right. So the old man just left. Okay. Well, here's the car. Yeah, he just drove up. He'll be right back. I don't want to wait for him. Well, so here's the car. You could jump in, and
Same thing.
yeah, it's just about the same. Yeah. Okay, I'm almost done with Fola. This is the guest that got into a car crash that I'm fixing their car. So just trying to get him situated with the loaner car and be on his way. So about to take care of that right now. So, Mr. Kiros, give me a good deal. Give me a good deal, Mr. Kiros. Hey guys, tell Mr. Kiros to give me a good price on the key, please. He's charging too much. Hey, Mr. Kiros, give me a good price. Come on. Okay, I give you money. Come with me, okay? I always carry this wherever I go. Some baby wipes. So I could always, keep my hands clean. And other things clean. It's crazy. Okay, this deal is almost done. Oh, I hope I brought my bag. I did not bring... Oh, shit. Anyway. So at this point, I ordered as much parts as possible for Fola's car. I believe 80% of the parts are ordered. I want to say 75 to 80%. Some of it has to come from the dealer and some of it online. So for the most part, all the parts are on the way. 75% of the parts are going to be here tomorrow. And I'm going to head to the dealership right now to order the ones that they didn't have aftermarket. So, and some of it might have to come online because of price variation. So other than that, the car is on its way to be fixed. So I'll keep you updated. I might post updated videos, but if not, you might have to see the car once it's complete. So stay tuned. I don't know which one it's gonna be. I'm gonna bring you more videos of what we have going on with this car. How I gave the loaner car to my. So you know how I gave the loaner car to the guest to Fola. So now Fola's car is on the shop. I have to take the train home. So I'm on the train right now. Most of the cars are by the house. I have no car. I have some cars by the shop, but they're getting fixed. So it makes no sense to take the cars getting fixed back home. So I'm heading back to Lakeview to get access to some cars. So keep you updated. Here are the parts. There's just the headlight will be coming. So all the parts. So they'll put it in today. Pardon my voice, man. I slept with the window open, so my whole windpipe is messed up. So it seems like it's Rogue season. After I bought 2 Nissan Rogues from the auction for a client, a childhood friend of mine hit me up on Facebook and told me a friend of hers is in distress. The car that they use for work is damaged. I was asking for help to guide him to get the car and the repair process fixed. Got in touch with the guy. We agreed on a price. I agreed on the project. And here we are. This is a 2017 Nissan Rogue SL. Here's all the parts. The parts are here for the car. All the parts are here. These are all the parts. Work on the car is going to start tomorrow, and with that said, I'm out of here. So if you need repairs like this, get in touch with me and I can help you out. Right, Fola, the car is almost ready, you see now. It's almost ready. Okay, I don't know if you remember this car. It's finally done. It's totally crashed all up front. Finally done. Remember this car? Woo-wee. Hello guys, so that day has finally come. The 2017, so back to what I was saying, the 2017 Nissan Rogue SL all-wheel drive. The car that I was fixing for Fola is finally ready. If you remember the story, back I talked about it. Fola is X, formerly called Twitter, personality, public figure, celebrity, whatever you want to call him. So he was referred to me by a friend, and his car is finally ready. So I'm in the car right now. We had some issues towards the end about finishing, kind of reprogramming the forward collision warning device. I had an issue kind of programming that, but eventually I got it done. And then the final issue I had was the shifter, because when he got into the accident, the shifter wasn't working. So you're going to see a video right now. And even over here, you see the shifter. You put it in park, you can come out of park. So that's fixed as well. So eventually we fixed the shifter. So now the shifter is working. I'm now taking the car to the car wash, so I clean it up. I already sent a message to him. I told him that his car is ready. So hopefully he could meet up today or tomorrow to pick up the car. So everything is done. There's no warning lights on the dash. I could show you guys. Give me a second real quick. So as you can see, there's no warning light at all on the dashboard. Everything is fixed. Back to factory setting the way it should be. So that's the dashboard. You see there's no warning light. That's the seatbelt light. I don't have my seatbelt on right now. So everything is fixed to perfection. On to further topics. So these are some of the services that I offer out here in Chicago. If you have problems like this, you get into a car accident, you're wondering about the hassle of dealing with body shops, negotiating with people because of language barrier or whatever reason you have, I'm the guy you could call, and I could go from taking your car off your hands, giving you a loaner car, fixing your car, and actually having your car ready for you to pick up clean, in a better condition than you dropped it off at the time of pickup. So right now I'm about to wash Fola's car, have it ready for him to pick up, so that when he comes to pick it up, the car is very presentable. So that's the goal. And the beautiful thing about it is that, as you guys saw in the beginning of the video, he has a loaner car, which is an equivalent of the car that I fixed up for him. So this car was a little bit of a challenge to fix because of dealer parts and some electrical issues up front, because these new cars have a lot of electrical components in the front bumper, stuff for parking sensors, motion detector, front collision warning, stuff that prevents accidents, just like accident deterrence. So you have to fix all these things to be able to have the car in a factory setting. So that's what we try to do. That's what took quite a while. Actually, the car was ready a week ago, but trying to get parts from dealer and fix some electrical parts to the car, that's what took an extra time. But eventually we got it all situated. And I have a funny story to tell you guys, right? I know right now the political temperature in America is not the best. I'll tell you a very funny story. I have a mechanic. He's worked with a dealership for a long time. He was supposed to fix Fola's shifter. He required a $230-something part from the dealer to fix it. So while we're waiting for the part, Fola was getting anxious. I got tired of waiting for the part. So what I did was that I took it to this Venezuelan mechanic. He's an electrician. He's one of my electricians. He's one of the electricians that that works for me. And I trusted him with the car. And I tell you, honest to the universe, he had this car ready in less than an hour. He was able to figure out the problem. He tore the shifter apart, figured out the problem, and fixed it. So don't look down on these people. Some of these immigrants that come here from other countries, I know they want to lump them up as bad people. They're very good ones in the midst of it. I would even say that most of them are good. A very small minority of them are bad. So that's how one of the Venezuelan electrician was able to solve a problem that even the dealership could not solve. A guy that's worked for a dealership for years could not solve this problem without ordering almost a $300 part from the dealer. But the Venezuelan mechanic, electrician, was able to solve it in less than an hour. So big ups to him. Well, now I'm at the car wash. I'm about to clean up this car, have it all ready, pimped out, looking good, smelling good for this young man, so that when he sees the car, not only is he impressed about my service, but also he falls back in love with the car, and it's like nothing ever happened. That's the goal, to just rearrange that timeline that was broken so badly by such an event like an accident. So having an accident happen to you is not something that everybody wants to, or if anybody wants to be part of. But when it happens to you, it's something that disrupts your day. It's something that's memorable. But being able to put these cars back together in such a way that the customers show up and they're just delightful about getting back in the driver's seat again is just something amazing. It's like it never happened. So they get into the car, cleaning up the car even makes it feel more special. And that's what I'm here to offer. So if you like services like this, the links in the description. Hit me up. All my socials and everything that you need to get in touch with me is there. You're gonna see shorts. I'm gonna post more videos about services like this. And with that said, let's go. Let's get this car washed. Well, let me go outside and show you guys what the car looks like after all the work has been done. So this is what the car looks like currently. So as you can see, the whole front has been fixed. There was a sensor. The forward collision warning sensor is right here. So that was what I had a little bit of difficulty fixing, but that is all done. And that's the rest of the car. That's what we did. That's my work. That's what I hustle for. And that's the result. Well, the washing has started and I'm still in the car, so I'm gonna get out now.
No, I'll never forget that day. No, no, never forget that day. No, 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 I'll be there. No, I'll never forget that day. No, no, never forget that day. No, no,
What's up, big guy? Say something for the camera.
Hey, how are you guys?
Here's the guy with the best detail in Chicago.
Details and a car wash.
Yes.
Service every day.
All right now. You guys heard it here.
no, I'll never forget that day. No, no, never forget that day. No, no.
Yeah, right now.
No, 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 I'll be there. No, I'll never forget that day. No, no, never forget that day. No, no.
Just a little bit about this detail shop. This is not Lawndale hand car wash. So if you want your car reconditioned, bring it over here. They do amazing detail. They work with a lot of dealers. Just paid for the car wash, and we're out of here. That's what a clean car wash looks like. Jonathan probably does a better job, but these guys are my men too. I'm gonna put this car in drive. Gotta get out. Well, guys, as you've seen it, this is the service that I provide out here in Chicago. And not just with private owners. I do this for people that just want to buy cars from auction as well. I just did it recently for a military officer. I've done it for a guy in the Air Force. I've done it for a bunch of people like in high places here in the United States of America. So if you want a hands-free solution to all your car problems, I'm not a bad guy to contact. I do a very good job. From the process of purchasing the car, multiple point inspections on the car, making sure that everything turns out all right. Just checking out all the things that could go wrong and just making sure that the car is in overall good condition prior to delivery. These are things that I take care of so that you don't have to deal with it. So that at the end of the day, you get the best prices, you don't deal with the headache, and you get the car that you want delivered to your doorstep or ready upon pickup. So guys, if you enjoy my content, don't forget, subscribe to the channel. 90% of you guys that watch my channel, you're not subscribed to the channel. No pressure, I'm not forcing you. But if you love the content, it helps me out. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the content, and leave a comment in the comment section about anything you think I could do better, or any question you have about my services. Leave it in the comment section, and I would for sure get back to you. And with that said, guys, for last cars ready. So this is the car, all cleaned up and nice and ready to go. So I'm over here at Costco. I just realized that, the fuel in this car just has 39 miles to empty. So I'm trying to refuel the car that I fixed for this client before I actually deliver the car. So I'm going to fill it up with gas because when he dropped it off, it was almost filled. So I'm going to fill it up with fill up the tank, and then go. He's about to meet me over by my house right now to exchange cars. He's returning the loaner car and then he's picking up his car. Let's fill it up with gas, I guess. Come with me. Oh, I forgot to push the fuel thing. Oh yeah. Let's get some Costco. Let's get some Costco gas. To get a Costco gas, you have to be a member. So, I'm a Costco member. Executive member at that. With a different card. Yeah, because I think it's very unprofessional to return people's cars after fixing their car without putting the fuel level back where it was. The fuel level was almost full, so it makes sense to fill it up. I don't think it's a smart decision not to. Now the question is, will he fill up my car? Because when I gave him the loaner car, it was filled up with gas. But that's okay. It doesn't matter if he fills it up with gas or not. It won't matter. So if he fills it up, cool. If he doesn't fill it up, cool. So yeah. So guys, tell me in the comment section, what do you think about the work I did? Do you think it came out really nice? Because sometimes it's hard to get these cars to be exactly back to factory, everything lined up perfectly the way it came from the factory, but we do our best, you know, because sometimes the bumpers don't help. When you have like these aftermarket bumpers, they're very hard to work with because sometimes the length is too much or the width is too much or something that the body shop has to modify to make it fit. So these are some of the things that we have to go through to make sure that this thing works out in our favor. But for the most part, most things are lined up, and as you can tell in the video, well, just tell me in the comment section what you think about the work so far. All right, guys. I wonder how much this is gonna come out to be. Shush, it's not much. I think about $25 is gonna fill up this tank. You know, guys, what makes this opportunity very special is that the person that referred Fola to me, I've not even spoken to them like in donkey years. This is like my elementary school, nursery school, high school classmate and family friend. And I've not spoken to her in donkey years, so I have to make sure that the work is like top tier and up there. You know, at least just render a very good service, because eyes are watching to see what I do. So I have to represent. I have to do it right. I have to come correct. Okay. So that's the whole plan. I was wrong. It's still going. $39. It's still going.
That's why she couldn't even say what she wanted to say.
It's about to stop. I think it's gonna stop any moment.
Right. Did you notice that?
It's gonna stop at any moment. Okay, it's 47. We're gonna leave it at 47. So it costs 47 to fill up the tank. Some people are just good people. They're not broken. They have no trauma. Even if they do, they're healed. They're just good human beings, and they have other people's interests at heart. And they're not just out here trying to use people. They're out here trying to be of value to other people. EJ is one of those people I've come to see, because I can't tell you much about EJ, because it's been years that I haven't seen her, heard from her. You know, being able to be around her to decipher her personality or anything like that. So she's grown into a whole woman. She's a mother now of kids. So I don't know much about her. So EJ is the young lady that referred me to the owner of basically the client, the guy that I fixed the car for. So yes, she's a whole mother right now. So it's been, I guess, over 20 years I've not seen her, maybe more than 20 years. So in those 20 years, people change. There are people that I met I met in high school that I met 20 years later, and they're total douchebags, assholes, just not good human beings, you know? So it's just good to know that come what may, with all the ups and downs of life, she chose, I guess, the path of righteousness. She chose to be a good person. She chose to be the kind of person that brings value, because some people just take value and they don't give any. So she's not that kind of person. She's the kind of person that if she, based on the vibe that I'm getting, she's the kind of person that if she sees an opportunity to build a bridge, she will. Some people, when they find an opportunity to destroy a bridge, these are the people that I'm used to here in Chicago. You know, people that destroy bridges or burn bridges. That may be in my past, but I'm not the kind of person that participate or indulges in such stupidity at this age. So yeah, it's good to know that 20 years later, she turned out to be a great human being, a great soul, great heart. I can't even imagine someone like this. She brings this much value to me. Imagine the kind of value she brings to her husband and what it feels like to be married to her. So the husband must be very happy with the kind of the quality of wife that he got. So that's just amazing. Just a little bit backstory there. So right now I'm headed back to meet up with Fola. So I should be there about the same time he will be arriving. So he said he's gonna be there at 5:30, 5:11 right now. It's Thursday, but it feels like Friday in Chicago. So who knows what's gonna happen. And I regret I came this way, because this street is very hard to cross. For some stupid reason, they're doing a construction right here by Rush Hospital, and it holds everybody back. So But anyway, I'm gonna make the most of it. I'm gonna try to maneuver this traffic, get back to base, and make this switch. Because hopefully he likes the job. You know, I think we did a good job. I think the car turned out great. I think we hit all the targets and took care of all the things that needs to be taken care of. The funny thing is that ever since I bought a Nissan Rogue from the auction, this car came along. So many cars have been coming along, Nissan Rogues. And as I'm talking to you right now, I'm bidding on a bunch of Nissan Rogues at the auction right now at Copart and at Mannheim. So I don't know. I usually don't buy Nissans. Nissans are not my thing. I stick to Toyota and Lexus. But I have a young man that I mentor, and we've been working out ways to up his income. And we found a very good opportunity to work together and capitalize on certain key factors that we found out. So yeah, so we're working on ways to run up some numbers. So one of the ways that we found out is, you know, we're gonna just buy some Nissan cars and see if there's a good market for if people want these Nissan cars, because it seems to repossession seems to be high right now at auctions. And so many repo cars are coming into the auction like crazy. I guess people don't have money to maintain their lifestyle. So we're buying repo cars right now, Jonathan and I, and we're gonna be reselling them and at a great value to, you know, to people, to see how that goes. And if it goes well, we're just gonna keep going, because the beautiful thing about the business deal that I have with Jonathan, or the opportunity that we're sharing in, is that he does body work. He's a body work technician. He is a student right now. He's trying to perfect his craft, and I have the funds and I have the means to get the cars and finance anything that needs to be done to get the cars in shape, and not just in shape, but rehab them so that they're in good sellable condition, in such a condition that when a buyer comes to buy the car, they're very excited. They leave with a guaranteed satisfaction. So that's what we're trying to do, and I believe it's going to go well. Like lately, everything I've been touching turns to gold, so I have no doubt. You know, just with a little bit of guidance, you know, most of the things we're going to do together is going to be success. So that's some of the things I do. So to you young men out there listening to me, I really recommend find your tribe. One thing I learned about finding your tribe is that everybody's not going to like you. Everybody's not your friend. Don't force people to be your friend. Just keep being a good person. And when people that belong to your tribe find you, they are going to be as excited as you are when you find them. You guys are going to be excited to meet each other. That's what I've learned. Case in point, you know, one of the videos I posted on my channel, meeting the Russian millionaire, the tour Russian millionaire, is a guy, his name is Arkady. He's a Russian guy. He's based out of Wisconsin. He has a large fleet of tour cars, about close to 25, I think 22 to be precise. And he was just a good guy. I went to pick up mats from him, and it turns out to be that he's a tour host. We have something in common. He saw my car with the lockbox. He identified me right away. We started a conversation every day. We sparked a very good friendship. And ever since then, we've been communicating back and forth, exchanging ideas, diffusing ideas. And as a matter of fact, the video that I did and incorporated him into has just taken off like wildfire. It's doing numbers that I've never done on YouTube before. The shorts, the main video, people just love watching it. So, like I said, when you find your tribe, the value added will be very significant. It would be things that have never happened in your life before will start happening. You know, this guy is teaching me so many things. I'm teaching him so many things. I'm exposing him to luxury car rentals. He's exposing me to the finance part, the paperwork part, AFC funding, separating your American funding company account for the dealership from the rental cars. It's just so much back office paperwork stuff that he's teaching me and stuff like that. So it's been a great opportunity. Just knowing that you can just go to pick up a mat and you could meet someone that has accomplished so much significant in his life that's willing to teach you. So that proves that anybody that you see in this life that's not doing well, something is wrong. They're either not putting themselves enough out there, or they just don't have enough value to add. Because if you have value to add to people's life, or you're doing something amazing yourself, because remember, you attract what you are. You attract what you are. Because if you're trash, you're gonna attract trash. If you're a quality person, you're gonna attract quality people. So just work on yourself, try to be a quality person, and quality people are gonna come your way. So I don't know what EJ saw in me. It's been 20 years. So obviously she thought I was a quality person, trustworthy person to do business with, that she referred someone that she holds a very high esteem to do business with. And that's why, you know, she was right. She has good discernment. You know what I mean? She has good discernment. She was able to read, okay, this guy, you know what I mean? Let me refer this guy and see how it goes and stuff like that. So you have to work on yourself so that when the people that can pull you up in life come around and throw their rope, you would have the upper body strength to hold on to the rope and pull yourself up. So it's not a situation where people have to just carry you on their back all the way. You have to be able to hold your own. That's the thing. So imagine she had this business and I was not the kind of person that was able to deliver. It would be pointless. So I was able to deliver, hence the whole bridge was built. So now I've had a good friendship, like relationship with Fola, rekindle something with EJ as far as like friendship, getting to talk to her again. No, you know, see, we've not had an extensive conversation, but it was just mostly business. So just things like this, you have to be ready. And when you're ready, life just surprises you. Because most of my life, I've gone through a phase where it's like everything I touch just turns to crap. But what no one ever told me that I have to tell you young men out there is that you will go through that phase. I call it the learning phase. You're figuring life out. Everything you touch is going to be shit, of course, because you don't know how to touch things. But then you're going to come to a part of your life that everything you touch is going to turn to gold. Why? Because you've become the gold standard. You've built yourself up. You've become the guy that you need to be. You bring value. You've added value to yourself. You become a man of value. And even at some point in life, you will become a man of high value. You become like a kingmaker, the kind of person that could give people opportunities that makes their life and turns their life around for the better. So that kind of situation is what we all not hope for, but what we're all working towards. Because I don't believe in hope. You know, hope is not a strategy. So these are some of the things that I think young men need to make note of. I remember one scenario. One of my uncles, he told me that I need to go to Nigeria and and see a pastor, that something's wrong with me, that I might have been cursed or something. And I was like, wow. My life is that bad, you know, but eventually I just found out it's just life. It's the mystery of life. You don't know much, so you can't do much. But once you start knowing, you start to conquer, you start to figure out, you start to grow, you start to develop, you start to bring value. People start to see the value in you. You start to take yourself more seriously. You start to understand the value that you have and where your power lies and start to capitalize on it. So it's some of the things that I'm learning at my age right now. Because it's never too late. It's never too late to grasp the concept of life. Don't forget, what is his name? Mr. Cook, the guy that founded McDonald's. He started at 44, I believe. I think 44 was when he, maybe even in his 50s. Remember, he was a losing and not such a good salesman at first. He wasn't doing very well, like financially, but he ran into the right opportunity, and with the power of his salesmanship, he was able to take it all the way. So it's never too late. And for most men, your power, your ultimate power, your superpower is gonna start arriving after 35. That's one thing I noticed. Assuming like you don't have parents, if you're business minded and you didn't have parents that were business minded and you decide to walk this journey alone. But if you have parents that guided you in a certain path, like let's say you have a your father was a doctor and you went to school to be of course, you're gonna do well early in life. But if you were a guy that had to come out here and carve your own path and figure things out for yourself, you're not going to get it as quickly. Some people do. Those people are outliers. But for most men, you're gonna grind. It's a major grind. You're gonna fail, you're gonna bump your head, you're gonna get bruises, scars, you're gonna take bullets to your skin. But at the end of the day, after all said and done, if you survive everything that life throws at you, there's a big part of gold coins at the end of that rainbow. You're gonna be rewarded significantly, not just by life, but by the universe. Who better to get abundance of blessings from but the universe? People are going to radiate to you. People are going to see things in you that not only do you see in yourself, but you know the value is there, because at this point you've come into what I call self-recognition. You know who you are right now, and you're ready to take yourself all the way. You finally found your purpose on this planet, and you're ready to use that purpose to change human life. That's the beauty of it all. And I don't regret any single move I've made on this planet so far. There are things that would change, but I believe everything I've encountered got me to where I am today. Well, let me hurry up and go meet this guy. He already sent me a text that he just got here, so let me make this happen. I don't want to be an embarrassment to him. All right, guys. Well, you're gonna see me soon with Fola delivering his car to him so that he could go enjoy life. Hopefully, he doesn't get into a pickle like this again, and the rest of his days are uneventful. That's what we all hope for. That's what we all pray for, right? It's not what always happens, but that's what I wish him, though. I wish him all the best. Let's go. I think would be interesting to actually make a YouTube video just like with a GoPro in the dashboard of my car, just showing how I swerve through these Chicago streets. Sometimes, I mean, I've heard in the past people complain I drive like a maniac, but when I'm in a hurry, I'm not a good driver. Like, I'm a safe driver, but I'm not a good driver, especially to the people that drive past me on the street. I don't think they would consider me a good driver. They would consider me a very unsafe driver. But hey, you know, on Credit Karma, my drive score is very high, and my insurance rates are very low, so no accidents so far. I've not hit anybody in a long while. You know, people have been hitting me though, but I'll be getting paid as well for that. So yeah, it's a thought that just jumped in my head. I just thought it would be interesting to actually have a camera and have one of these manic episodes of mine where I'm rushing somewhere and trying to get there on time. So I'm cutting through traffic, taking every shortcut, figuring out different ways to make the car fit and work. So that'll be interesting to see. You guys, let me know in the comment section if you want to see that video. Actually, I think I have a GoPro. I think, or I could go buy one, or I could find a way. I could find a way to get that footage to you guys. If you're interested in seeing that, just to see how I drive and what it looks on camera, swerving through Chicago streets, let me know. I'll make it happen. That's Navy Pier over there. Still a low worker at the light. So far, we are doing good on gas, so that's not a problem. That's the beauty of Chicago. What makes Chicago beautiful? We're coming up on it. This is Oak Street Beach. Fire. Yeah, it's not summer yet, but it's already feeling like summer. If you've never been around here, you just won't understand. And there goes the bike path. You're gonna see a lot of people jogging, walking, riding their bikes. Things of that sort. This is the Devil's Bend, right here in Chicago. Just went past there. They have the Drake Hotel. GTS, nothing but fire. at my exit. Oh, almost there. Finally in my neck of the woods. I'm guessing Fala will be somewhere around here. Well, let's go see. He's probably parked down by where I park my rental cars. So he's probably down the street over there. So let me see where he's gonna be at. I have no idea. He's somewhere around here. He's gonna be somewhere around here. Let's see. Okay, we're finally here. Fala is right behind me. You can see him pulling up. He's right there. Let me jump down from the car. Put this car and throw this in park. Turn it off. What's up, big guy? I know it's not been an easy journey, man, but
Man,
you know, yeah, that's your car.
you did a
you
great
know?
job.
You know, that's your car, man. That's your car. That's your car. That's your car. Yeah, it was on that side. Yeah, it was on that side. You know, yeah, because you know these aftermarket parts sometimes they don't line up exactly like it will be brand new, but we do our best to finagle stuff. You want me to pop the hood?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me pop the hood real quick, okay? So that you can see what's going on. It's open. The hood is open. Yeah, you just pull that thing, huh? And that's... Oh, I have the key. Go ahead.
Oh, the key?
Yeah. Yeah, I knew. I was like, I know the first thing he's gonna check is that shifter. Yeah, that works. The shifter is good. Yeah. And everything else you had is in the back, you know.
In the trunk?
Yeah, in the trunk or the back, and then I even left your plantain chips there, just in case, in case you're still hungry, on pickup, you can enjoy yourself.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. And for the loaner car, right? This is what he had for a loaner car. Just almost exactly the same as his car. His car is an SL, this is an SV. So this is what he had for a loaner. All right, guys, there goes Fala. He's driving off with his car. Car is finally picked up. So what did I learn from this whole experience? Heavy is the head that wears the crown. When people entrust you with people that they trust and believe in, don't disappoint them. My biggest fear is to disappoint people that entrust me with a lot. Like my dad, I'll hate to disappoint my dad ever. That's why I never dabbled into fraud or anything criminal, because I would hate my dad to see me on the news. Similar to that, I just hope that every inch of the work, he appreciates it, and he saw that we put in the best that we could to return the car back to its original shape. If you're watching this for long, thank you so much. I appreciate you. This is how it should be. If you're watching this, Icon, I don't know you as Icon, I know you as EJ. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right. So guys, that's the end of this video. If you're enjoying the content, leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you like about the content, what parts of the video you fancied a lot, what you would like to see more of. Like the video, share the video with people that you think would enjoy it, and I'll see you on the next one. Oh, and don't forget to dislike if you don't like the video. Bye.